Right Honorable Moses, one-time chairman of Onoh local government, one-time 2-tenor House of Assembly member. And the House of Assembly I was in charge of budget, appropriation, and at the stage I was the leader of the House. So for 2021, when the governor presented the budget in the House of Assembly, which is one of the criteria before you win World Bank, he called the budget BLISS and BLISS. And by last week, I presented same to ESCO, the Cross State ESCO. 2018-2021 budget is called BLISS and BLISS. We are all aware in this country, and especially in this state, that NSAF was not only NSAF, it was ill-motivated from so many quarters. Ill-motivated in such a way that so many things for Cross State were burned down, carted away. So many things happened. And it went to the extent that you cannot believe it. Some of our Igbo brothers lost their things. The government lost its things. Every other person, if you go to the Ministry of Works, you can get a good example. Go to many places, you can get a good example. Those were the disadvantages of NSAS protests. And in which case, it was a state witness what was called blush, sorrows, anger. And that is confusion. Everything. That is what the government referred to as blush. So, what will counter this blush? The only thing that will counter this blush is the bliss, which is happiness, joy, encouragement. That's the only thing that will counter the bliss. For now, from that NSAS, you will reason from this state that so many people were angry with the government. And so, the governor has to do a rethink about the budget. What will happen to counter this blush that happened, these sorrows in people's mind, these pains in the minds of people? What will happen? The only thing that will happen is a paradigm shift from what a budget used to be. In budgeting, capital expenditure is always for creating wealth, for investment, for projects, construction, everything like that. But this year's budget has a paradigm shift. And what is the paradigm shift? It has shifted from heavy investment, though we still do some investment, but it has shifted from construction. Those heavy constructions are no more there. But what the budget, the capital budget of this year tells is the welfare to the citizen. The bulk of the capital funding is in welfare, empowerment, security, reduction in cost. All those ones, we shall come to it when we start to mention. So it was a thinking of the governor that instead of going the way we have been going, and the citizens are not happy, the citizens say they are not feeling the impact of the government because the industrialization is not carrying all of them. And the governor, in his own intelligence, believed that industrialization will go hand in hand with empowerment of the people, welfare of the people. No more this concentration on investment, consumption. No, part of it should be shifted to empowerment of the youth, women, everything, and also the welfare of the citizen. Cross State 2021 approved budget at a glance is a document prepared to simplify the 2021 budget even to a non-professional. As it is also a well document that explain the name of BLISS and BLISS. I am sure any person who reads this document will accept with the governor that 2021 budget should be Christian BLISS and BLISS. You see the introduction aspect. As mentioned earlier during the introduction of this write-up, this chapter will itemize the welfare package due to paradigm shift of 2021 budget from usual capital investment and construction to the welfare of the citizen. Mention shall now be made of some ministries and departments. The BLISS will be derived after the BLISS embarrassment. This is what is called the BLISS embarrassment, sorrow, destruction, and damage done to the state ministries and establishments. The State Ministry of Agriculture is equipped to undertake empowerment of the youth and women in various agricultural programs. And one of those programs is green money and land clearing. Green money and land clearing. This is the same like Operation Feed the Nation of the federal government in yesteryears. Those things are empowerment. Those agricultural empowerment will be given to the women, the youth, and every other person that will apply. So that when somebody says, no, I don't have anything to do, they say, go and do this. It's for the youth. You have Minister of Youth and Skill Acquisition. And I said something. Skill acquisition is for training and empowerment of the youth. The state will train, equip the youth with skill, material, and equipment according to individual training. After training, if you are trained as a welder, as an electrician, all those things, after training, the state is going to buy equipment for you, and then you start to work on your own. The Ministry of Skill Acquisition also undertake the funding of citizens that may venture into entrepreneurship. It is a difficult thing. We experienced that during donor time, when those who were going to do this wharf trading and wharf clearing of things, donor had to do this thing by equipping them and training them before they go to do. Some have enjoyed from that and some have permanently remained. So this government is saying that those who want to go into entrepreneurship, Minister of Youth and Training and Skill Acquisition will train you, then after that assist you with some money so that you can stand and do what you want to do. Another welcome aspect of 2021 budget empowerment is policy program embedded in the Ministry of Education. The first one and the very important one is the Cross State Extended NYSC program. The governor has said that because of the idleness of people, when people finish NYSC, they don't have jobs, they don't have anything to do, they are not trained to be entrepreneur, they are not giving anything, they stay. An idle mind is the devil workshop. And so when once you see that most of those rioters were from those who had no job. So the government now said that the state government will create a policy of extended NYSC. What is this policy then? The policy therefore is that when you finish your NYSC and you have not gotten a job, either in the state or the nation, the government will continue to pay you NYSC allowance to that extent that you shall get a job. That's what we call extended NYSC extended program. The government will continue to pay you. This will waive out the idleness of people. Not the coppers that are doing service now. When you finish your 1 year national service, and you are waiting for a job, the state will not take over from that angle and pay you, so that you don't remain idle. You can be doing something.